In the picture, it almost looks as if his new bride, Karen, is saying, "I can't believe your hair is longer than mine." Brian and Karen were high school sweethearts.
Met Karen at a weekend retreat with our churches. She went to one Methodist church, I went to another one. And I honestly knew right away that there was something really special there. We got married, we worked each other through college, and she got a bachelor's in science, health education. I got the bachelor's in social work and then went on for a master's.
And today, they're in their 40th year of marriage. But back in 1975, Brian Frederick was just 22 years old. He just earned a degree in social work from Western Michigan University, and he was named executive director of a drug prevention drop-in center in Battle Creek, Michigan. It was his first real job.
I worked 7 days a week. We had about 100 kids a night that would come out to the place. The entire budget of the agency was $25,000 a year, and that included my salary and a part-time secretary. I mean, it was a crazy job.
Now, before the job that paid, Brian volunteered at Big Brothers. It seems he was born to be the guy who looked out for everyone else. His parents made sure of it.
I was an only child, and they went to great pains to make sure that I didn't fall into the trappings of many only children. They taught me how to think, and one of the things I really attribute to them is I have never seen the world as black or white. I see the world as millions of shades of gray.
Brian learned to see things through. He learned patience. A rock and roll philosopher once said, "You can't always get what you want, but if you try, sometimes you just might find you get what you need." Brian Frederick didn't write that line, but he certainly lives it. He lives it because he was raised by parents who didn't give their one child everything he wanted. He lives it because he's made a 31-year career right here in Lorain County built on hope and the simple belief that small impacts make big impressions. And he's lived it because he's a fly fisherman. A fly fisherman?
We've got such beautiful rivers around here, and it's just so quiet and relaxing to get out there and try not to tangle a fly line in your hair and in your hat. And I've done a little bit of fly tying and trying to figure out how to do that. There's an art to it. It's learning, it's patience. Standing out on the Rocky River on a cold day when there's ice dangling by the side, and you occasionally see a deer walk across, and you don't see too many other people fishing. I mean, it's just magical.
You know what else is magical in his life? His family. Brian and Karen have 2 children and 6 grandchildren.
I think the best job I've ever had in my life has been being a grandfather. They keep me alive. They're amazing. Energy, enthusiasm, questions.
So what if one of Brian's grandkids asked this question? "Hey, Gramps, what do you do?" What would he say?
I do whatever I can to help people make the world better.
Just like his mentor Eric Nord did. And tonight, the Nord Award is his.
Eric is one of the most amazing individuals that I've ever met. He had tremendous wisdom, tremendous knowledge, but he didn't impose that on people. He would certainly help, but he allowed people to become their own people and their own leaders. And so getting this award in his name is just really beyond words. I am extremely honored.
Brian Frederick, the 2014 Leadership Lorain County Eric Nord Award for Excellence in Leadership honoree.